What's up, guys? Welcome to 41 Fit Health and Fitness Coaching. This is your coach Alex. Guys, welcome back to another video. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Thank you for everybody who has subscribed. In today's video, we're going to be talking about what is the best workout split, what are some of the best routines, how many days you should be working out, and what's going to get you the best results, right? Now, I get this question asked a lot, and it's how many days should I be working out? And again, guys, I wish I could give you a straight up answer, but there's really no right or wrong answer. The real answer really depends on what does your schedule look like and what are your specific goals. Now, in my opinion, I think there is a minimum. If you're working out, I think there's a minimum of 3 days to get started and a maximum of 5 days, at least to get some great results. Now, the reason I say 3 days is because with 3 days, you can mix around with your workout splits and how you target the body, whether you divide it between legs, push, pull, or you do upper body, lower body, full body, or even you do 3 days of full body workouts. But I think with 3 days, you can get enough frequency and enough volume to get some great results. Now, if you can only do 2 days, great, then just do 2 days. But if you're just saying that because you're staying at home watching Netflix and being on gaming or on TV, then no, that's an excuse. If you have 2 jobs, you got a family, you got 3 jobs, then I get it. But if other than that, get your ass in the gym at least 3 days, right? Now, maximum of 5, why? Because that way at least you get 2 days of rest. Especially if you're not trying to be like a fitness model or like a fitness junkie, then you don't need to be adding that much frequency. With 5 days is enough. It allows you to play with how you attack the body, and you're getting 2 days of rest to make sure that you recover for the next time you come back and work out. So again, between 3 to 5 days is going to be a good range of how many days you should be working out, but it really comes down to what does your schedule look like. Because if you're somebody who is working 2 jobs, doesn't really get that much sleep, your nutrition's not really on point, you're not going to be working out 5, 6, 7 days a week because you're going to be taxing your body and you're going to burn out pretty quickly, right? You're going to want to start out by about 3 days and then increase as you go and as your body adapts and as you begin to see whether you can take that amount of load, right? Now, of course, someone who doesn't really work that much and gets more sleep and their nutrition's on point, yes, their body can sustain working out 6, even up to 7 days a week because they're getting the sufficient amount of sleep, they're recovering so their body can adapt and can keep up to that harsh lifestyle as far as working out 7 days a week. So you have to, one of the first things you do before picking out a routine or picking out anything is you have to evaluate yourself and be realistic. Look at your lifestyle, look at your schedule, and say, what is gonna work for me? What is the best realistic thing that's gonna actually work for me? If it's only 3 days, then okay, 3 days. But if you know you're not getting enough sleep and you're not eating properly, you're not gonna jump into 5, 6, even up to 7 days, okay? That's being realistic. That's gonna actually help you because you're not gonna burn out and you're gonna be able to do this for long term opposed to just doing it for a short period of time and then hating it because your body cannot take it, okay? So that brings me to the next question, which is, what is the best routine? And again, guys, I wish I could say there's one answer of one best routine. I used to ask that myself when I first started working out, and I feel like that's one big problem that we all have, which is the anxiety and the need of wanting the quickest results the fastest ways possible. And the problem is that it's not how it works. The best routine or the best way to work out and get results is consistency. Yes. There is no one routine better than the other. That's one of the things that I found out after trying routine after routine and not getting the results that I wanted. It wasn't until I picked one and just was consistent with it. You gotta be at least 6, 8, even up to a year. 6 to 8 months, up to a year with one routine, stay with it. And I promise you guys, you will see results. If you're just jumping from routine to routine, your body's never gonna build the foundation and it's not gonna create results, especially the results that you want. So you have to understand there is no rush in this. You have to take your time. You have to be consistent, right? And this is where, picking the days between working out 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, even up to 7 days, it goes back to what does your schedule look like? If you are someone that can fit 3 days a week, 4 days a week, you're gonna get great results. Now, of course, if you add more volume, you're gonna get better results because you're increasing the volume, you're increasing the intensity, you're hitting their muscles twice a week. You can get much better results. But again, guys, if your basics are not there, your sleep, your nutrition, it is pointless, because at that point you're just overworking your body and the results aren't even gonna be there, okay? Let's go ahead and break down a couple of different workout splits, right? I've talked about the push-pull legs. That's something that I am actually doing now. It's one of my favorites. It's actually one of the ones that I got the most results out of, and I stuck to about 8 months, actually longer than that. I'm still doing it now, so I think it's been about a year or so that I've been doing this routine, and I've gotten some best results. I do legs, well, the way I do it, because I want to emphasize on legs, is legs, push, pull. So, all legs, but I pick quads, and your push either emphasize on shoulders or chest, and then your pull either emphasize on rows or pulling motions. Then you either take a day off and repeat, or you do all 6 days in a row, legs, push, pull. The way I like to do it is all in a row, because I like to have Sundays off, right? Sundays off are my family days. I play soccer, so I want to make sure that, Sundays I'm getting off. So 6 days a week for me works. Another favorite split that I love was 4 days on, 1 day off. This one I got from Chris Jones. He's big in the fitness community. This is the first person I first learned this from. And another great routine, but more frequency. This is a little bit different, because your rest days are going to be off. Like literally, one day is going to be Monday, and then the other day is going to be Wednesday, your rest day, right? Now, this workout routine, if you're getting enough sleep and you're getting your nutrition on point, it's going to be very effective, especially if you don't have a fit schedule. Because your days off change frequently, your schedule is going to be all over the place. So for me, I used to do that workout before I had a kid. Now that I have my kid, I like to spend Sundays with my kid, with my girl, family day. I play soccer, so there's no way for me to be having random days, rest days, and having to work around the schedule and fitting the gym on Sundays. So that's just for me. Again, guys, figuring out what's going to work for your schedule and what is the thing that you're going to enjoy the most, right? Now, there's also bro split. Now, the bro split, of course, you target every body part per day. So legs 1 day, chest, shoulders another day, back another day, arms another day. So you have that routine. Now, this great routine, not as much volume or frequency, but you're going to get more rest in between your muscles, because you're only targeting one muscle per day, right? And then, of course, you have people who create routines. I created some routines myself when I first started, and I knew I wanted to do personal training. I started building routines and creating routines, especially when I trained for my Spartan races. I had 2 Spartan races. I created a routine kind of to see if I can build a routine to get me prepared for those races without skipping my bodybuilding routines, while still adding some calisthenics in there, adding some power, some strongman stuff, and adding some conditioning stuff, because these races are going to be obviously for long, running for long periods of miles. So there's so many routines, but at the end of the day, there's not one best routine. The best routine is going to be if you stick to one and you see it work long term, right? And that's honestly, that's what it really comes down to. Also, making sure that that's going to build your foundation. You can't be jumping in and doing all these crazy workouts and that you see online. You have to build your foundation. Get your bench press, get your pull-ups, get your push-ups, get your squats. You have to have a foundation before you begin to do all these crazy things, all right? So guys, I hope that answered the question of how many days you should be working out. Again, guys, the real answer to that is look at your schedule, evaluate yourself, be realistic. Don't burn yourself out, because this is a long-term thing. This is a lifestyle thing. This is not a short-term thing, so you have to create something that you're going to enjoy for long-term. If that only requires you for 4 days, then just stick to 4 days. Be smart about it, guys, all right? So hopefully this video helps. Share it, like it, comment below. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys on the next video. Go ahead and stay.